Rotary had a event at one of the high schools, and to bring some of the youth in for a scholarship. And because I love cookies, so he's like, look, we want some cookies. So during the spring.
So it had to do with, if I can just sum
Yeah.
up, it had to do with the local club had an event at the high school, and the Rotarians who were staffing the booth were smart enough to have edibles.
Yeah.
And it attracted your son.
I don't
And
think we need to
attracted,
use edibles. It was cookies.
it was cookies. And your son is a cookie monster. When he's a cookie monster at Halloween, I got the story. So it had to, and you're interested in local community. Okay. Who else would like to tell their story why they joined Rotary? Anybody else? Well, I can tell you what the data show. The data show that people join for a combination of doing social action and membership, and friendship. But the friendship tends to be the reason why people join, because most people don't join because of the thing at the high school, although that's great. Most of them join because a friend at church or a neighbor or somebody they can golf with says, why don't you come to my Rotary Club meeting with me? And so it's, okay, whatever, it's a free meal, and so you go and you see something you like, or maybe your neighbor is particularly persistent, and so most people join for the fellowship. And then the social engagement and the service projects take over. Usually the first thing people are more interested in community service than they are in international service, although that's not necessarily the case. It wasn't the case in my situation. And then, interestingly enough, the friendships take over once more and become increasingly important. And the reason for that, it's real simple. Only in Rotary, where did Paula go?
Yeah, I did.
Only, right in front of me, taking pictures. Only in Rotary. I mean, nothing against sailing, nothing against golfing. I like sailing. I'm ambivalent about golfing. But only in Rotary are you able to spend time with people who spend their time giving back. Not only in Rotary, there are other places, church, but it's really true. I mean, you can spend your time with people who do extraordinary things, and that becomes the gift of Rotary. That while you're out doing something for somebody else, you're being fed by your friendships with some extraordinary people. So let me tell you about a few extraordinary people. There's a guy in my club, his name is Seth. Seth lives 5 miles out of town, and I live in a tourist area. We and our work, the hotels and the restaurants are all staffed by folks from away who come on special visas. And these most of them are young kids. Some of them are. A lot of them come because they want to practice their English, and obviously they need the money. They don't have money to rent a car while they're in Boothbay region, so they're always walking. And Seth would be driving into town, and he'd see these young people walking along the road. He wanted to give them a ride, but there's something weird and probably not smart about a middle-aged man giving a ride to some young girls. And so only if his wife was in the car would Seth do it. And he got to thinking there had to be a better way. And he was cleaning out his garage, and he realized that his garage and every garage in the Boothbay region has a bunch of bicycles left over from when the grandkids grew up. So he came to me, I was club president at the time, and I said, wow, yeah, let's do it. And clean out a few garages at the same time. And so we put an ad in the paper, and we said that we wanted to start a bicycle program to provide bikes at no cost to the summer workers. Well, the bicycles just came pouring out of these garages. And that has morphed into a program. The guys got tired of fixing old bikes, so now we buy the bikes. And Seth even got the local resort owners to pay for the bikes on the grounds that we were doing them all a favor. So at minimal cost to the Rotary Club, and at maximum exposure, by the way, for us doing good stuff, Seth got, almost single-handedly, got this program started. We now have over 100 bicycles every summer. They have a Rotary license plate, so it's a little bit. And you see these big guys on these bikes that are a little bit too small for the guys. There are Rotary bikes even before you see the license plate. I mean, it's really, really cool. One guy saw a need. Through Rotary, he was able to do it. Without Rotary, he would have been a dirty old man.